These nuts, 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 these nuts.
These nuts is an expression used to deliberately interrupt or divert a conversation. It is not a literal reference to testicles, rather it is used figuratively to disrupt and show disrespect to whatever discussion is currently occurring. Am I really doing this right now? Well, I guess I got nothing better to do. These nuts, while elegantly described by dictionary.com, is nowhere near elegant. It's a crude joke that was used quite a bit over the past 30 years, but skyrocketed in usage around 2015. It died down again, and then skyrocketed once again when COVID came around to curb stomp us. I have no clue how this happened. Maybe lockdown was so bad we went back to 2015 mentally and started using these nuts in a casual conversation, as well as your mum jokes, which is another can of worms I'd rather not open today. But thanks COVID for effectively killing comedy. You're a real one for that. Let's actually dive into the history of these nuts though, and where it originated from. I'm sure that these nuts jokes can be dated back to the Stone Age, with monkey people having about as much of a brain as us now. Good to know we've regressed back to that time period mentally rather than evolved. But I digress. These nuts' known origin and rise to popularity can be heard in Dr. Dre's classic 1992 album, The Chronic. On a suitably titled track, Deez nuts, the song begins with a phone call between a man and woman, and we hear a normal conversation before the man suddenly shouts, Deez nuts, and Dr. Dre changed the world as we knew it. These nuts began to be used in the hip-hop scene from the likes of ALT and the R&B group Escape, and while the joke was there, it didn't become a worldwide phenomenon until much later. 2015, a pretty solid year overall from what I remember. A little record titled To Pimp a Butterfly released. I don't know if you've heard of it, probably not. Jokes aside, it was kind of revolutionary in the hip-hop scene. We got the second disc of Jenny Death, we got Bloodborne, The Witcher 3, we got to see 808s and Heartbreak live at Hollywood Bowl, which is not only a thrilling performance, but also one of the greatest things I've ever listened to. Yeah, 808s is my favorite Kanye record, and so was its live performance, which improved on it. So, yeah, pretty solid year. We also got this small video clip from Vine.
Oh, cause some came in the mail today.
Yeah, I did.
These nuts. Got him! Got him!
Okay, this is still kind of funny. This Vine spread very quickly, especially to 7th graders like me at the time. Every class, especially math class, for some reason, someone would shout, These nuts! And interrupt the teacher talking. Students at my school still had pea brains, so they never actually used it as a punchline. They just yell it out. And while it was funny back then, it's so fucking stupid when I think about it now. But I guess that's what happens when you give 7th graders an infectious app like Vine. Thankfully, we don't have to see that kind of stuff anymore. Hey yo, anyone seen the rope? Moving on though, there's even more to this meme. I'm sure this was when it was well known by many. Back in 2015, 2016, we saw the now infamous US presidential campaign. One of the candidates was These Nuts, and no, that wasn't a punchline. That was literally one of the candidate names. And I find it honestly hilarious. We got Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, and These Nuts. America is a joke. The man behind These Nuts wasn't much of a man at all. It was a 15-year-old kid. Brady Olson, he stated that he was half trying to break the two-part system, half frustration with the frontrunners. Those frontrunners being Hillary Clinton from Pokemon Go and Donald Trump from Death Note. And he placed third in the public polls. He barely beat Harambe. Yes, the deceased gorilla. I mean, if politicians are using actual dead citizens for votes, then why can't a dead gorilla run for president? Seems fair to me. I was in the US at the time visiting family and don't remember this somehow, so I feel like I'm losing my mind when I see this now. Unfortunately, the Federal Election Commission announced its intent to punish future satirical candidates for president. Sorry, Asian Steve Jobs, maybe in another timeline. But it's okay, every candidate in the US election a joke. There's also an Australian hardcore punk band named Deeznuts. Represent. Honestly, I had no clue about this band till I started researching this topic. It was a bizarre find, but a welcome one. Well, it's been 6 years since this video came out. Wait, really? Holy shit, what the fuck happened in those 6 years? I honestly don't remember.
If I want to kill myself, I will. It's not hard to die.
Whatever. I'm sure you're wondering who the Deeznuts guy is and where he is now, unless you're a Deeznuts expert, of course. I'm sorry if I've offended you. Welvin Harris, or Welvin the Great, is just a normal but charismatic dude who became very popular with Deeznuts. Man, I need to stop. Anyways, Welvin rose to popularity after the Deeznuts video spread everywhere, as well as that one other line he did as well. He became popular enough that celebrities like DJ Khaled would meet with him. Kendrick Lamar also played him in a Taylor Swift music video during the same year he released To Pimp a Butterfly. Fucking what? Okay, I honestly don't remember this shit. I never listened to much of Taylor Swift, so I never knew he featured on one of her tracks. And then he also played Welvin in the music video? What the fuck? 2015 was fucking wild. I take back what I said about it being solid. And I'm seeing that Welvin and Kendrick actually met soon after? How deep does this shit go? Apparently the reason behind Kendrick playing Welvin was due to Taylor allowing all the actors and actresses in the music video to choose any name they want, and Kendrick chose the Deeznuts dude, hilariously enough. So, Kendrick Lamar is a fan of Deeznuts. I should just terminate my channel now, honestly. Back to Welvin though. After a huge internet event where everyone would say he was dead, he came out saying that he wasn't dead. Surprise! Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with some people? Man's just wanted to chill. He seems to be doing fine now though, which is good. Finally, we move on to the last segment of this video. Let's actually discuss Deeznuts jokes and how it changed modern day conversation for people on the internet. After about a year of COVID, my friend suddenly lost his brain cells and started making Deeznuts jokes and your mom jokes every other sentence. I had no idea what the fuck happened. Maybe he was slipped something, maybe he just lost his mind. I just know I wanted it to stop. Instead, it got worse. It spread. Even faster than COVID. Suddenly I started to see it everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, Discord chats. Conversation was dead. And this proved it to me. Hey bro, you listen to that new Tyler album? It's good as. You listen to Deeznuts? I got you good, bro. I got you good. I got you good, bro. I got you good. I honestly don't know where it came from, but what I do know is that I'm losing my mind. Ah!
I don't want to end the season on a bad episode, nigga. Nothing's enough things, and you don't know how you thought your power is drained, so you can't let them do all you're caught in this matrix from the way you play it. You played it.
No.